buggers. So I have been telling you guys I am going to go into detail about CJ's autism, and today is the day. So I originally recorded a video and I did not like it. I did not like how I highlighted CJ's autism. I didn't like some of the things that I was saying, and I just want you guys to know that CJ being autistic is probably one of the best things that could have happened to me and him, because it has made me a better parent. It has helped me grow, and it has helped shape me and mold me to be the best mother that I can be, okay? And also, this is what makes CJ unique. I really love CJ. He is so special. He's near and dear to my heart. He is just the apple of my eye, and I probably wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. Disclaimer before I get into this video, I want you guys to know that I'm trying to raise awareness for this issue. Well, it's not an issue, for this topic, because a lot of people, especially in the Black community, we don't recognize mental health in children. We say stop labeling kids, and basically if you can't physically see if anything wrong with them, we kind of brush it to the side. But I want you guys to know to stop doing that. It's not just depression in the Black community. It's not just anxiety. Kids are ADHD. Kids are autistic. You can believe what you want to believe, but at the end of the day, me knowing that CJ is autistic has gotten him the help that he needs. And, right now he's going better than ever. So, now that that's out the way, I have my handy dandy notebook. And I have wrote down 3 topics that I'm going to get into. So CJ is high functioning autism. Basically, CJ is delayed in areas. So when I say that, I mean that, he's delayed in like behavior, social emotional communication. So I'm going to get into those topics, and I wrote bullet points because I just want to talk about them briefly. So the first topic is behavior. So CJ has meltdowns, tantrums. Why are you crying? Sometimes I have to sit there and let him have a meltdown. We might be in a grocery store. I'm going to have to let him cry it out for 5-10 minutes, and somebody is walking past looking at me like, I don't know what I'm doing. Boo, excuse me. Can I help you? I hate that. Stop looking at people's kids when they having meltdowns. It's not your babies. You ain't going to raise them. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Anyway, next point. CJ has repetitive behavior. So CJ loves routine. CJ loves to wake up every day. He loves to eat the same thing every day. Dinosaur chicken nuggets, cereal, pizza. Come on, boo. My bugger family, where you at? Y'all know what's going on. He loves to eat the same things every day, do the same things every day. He loves to play the game and watch TV, and he goes to sleep and wakes up and do it again. Next point. CJ, again with behavior. So remember I told you guys I'm going through categories. So with behavior, CJ regresses. So I remember I had CJ potty trained, and that was at about 1.5 to 2 years old. He started back toileting on himself, number 1 and 2. And so this was about 3 years old. This was going on for almost 2 years. And people were like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, and da-da-da-da. I was doing everything under the sun you guys couldn't imagine. And, it was like, I know it's because he's autistic. He regresses. Sometimes he just doesn't realize, what he's doing. He doesn't understand what's going on. Like, it's just, I don't know. He doesn't understand what's going on. It's hard to explain. I'm not autistic. I'm not a doctor. This is just things that my doctor have shared with me, and things that I've researched. I've took classes on this, and me being around other children and understanding that my baby is different from them. And so when I say understanding as well, I mean CJ will run out in the street. He will touch a hot stove. I have to explain to him constantly, CJ, do not open the door. He goes to my door. Somebody's knocking, opens it up, doesn't tell me. This just comes with being autistic. Some things he just can't comprehend. And also, since we're talking about comprehension, I want to go into the next category, which is speech. So CJ's speech is delayed. And if you guys follow me on social media, don't forget to follow me on social media. And CJ, I made him his own Instagram. It's for the big leg, boo, popping. So anyway, if you guys follow me on social media, you will notice that CJ doesn't enunciate his words all the way, so it's very hard to understand him. About to show me do?
No, about to show me do.
About
to show me do.
About to show me.
Elephant?
You want to see the elephant?
Yeah.
Okay. So he can talk. It's not like I'm saying he can't talk. CJ can talk. He can, say things that he wants. He can say things that's going on. Like if he drops his toy, I dropped my toy on the floor. I hurt my knee. He can talk, but he can't go into a full-blown conversation. He can't say more than like a couple of words at a time. So if I was to ask CJ like, how was school today, or how are you?
Where are you?
He just cannot, like I said, comprehend, and his speech is delayed. So he can't like have a full-blown conversation. So the next thing, echolalia. Echolalia is basically repeating, what you hear. So CJ is like a sponge. He repeats everything. You probably hear him yelling in the background, okay? He repeats the TV. He will mock the TV all day.
Get it. Get it. Hey. Okay, CJ.
He will mock me, so he is a Paul Perry, as my mama will call it. And Mr. Brown calls it a sponge. He's a sponge, like SpongeBob, okay? The next thing, conditional discrimination. You guys, this is a big word, but it just means that basically when I'm talking to CJ, he gets things confused. So if I was to be like, CJ, what do we bring to the beach to play with? He might say, oh, sand. Because, at the beach there's sand, so he doesn't understand that I'm saying, oh, what do we bring to the beach? Because, like I said, his speech is delayed. He's been in speech for about 3 years, and we're just now getting to the point where he can, like, answer questions, like WH questions, which are like who and what and why, and stuff like that. I want him to soar and be, like, a rocket, because CJ is a genius. Don't get me wrong. My baby knows his letters, colors, numbers. He knows dinosaur names I can't even pronounce. But, that speech is just hindering him. So, I already got to that. So, the next thing... So just to explain what's going on with his speech a little bit more. So receptive language, which is receiving language, CJ struggles with that. He has a difficulty, like I said, comprehending. And then expressive language, he has a problem with talking, and like, when he's having a meltdown, he doesn't really say like what's going on, and he can't really like express to me like if something, like sometimes something's happening in the living room and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I have to use a lot of context clues. Like I have to ask him a lot of different questions to get to the root of the problem, or say a different word, because he might not understand the one word I'm using. Like if I say, what's your favorite thing to eat? He might not understand favorite. So I have to say, what do you like to eat? And he might understand that. So I have to use a lot of context clues, different strategies, different angles. You guys get the picture. So the next thing is the next category. So we're done with speech. The next category is social emotional. Now, any child can have a problem with social emotional. And also, any child can have a problem with any one of these things. Just because, your child is delayed in speech does not mean that they're autistic. Just because your child has meltdowns does not mean that they're autistic. All kids can have a meltdown. All kids can have a speech delay. But this is just the things that are associated with my son. DJ can't regulate himself. So a lot of children, how when they get mad, they can calm themselves down, and you can talk to them and, tell them like, oh, it's okay, we'll try again next time. Like, he is not trying to hear that. He is not the one for it. Let me see. He is like, look, I'm on 10, I'm mad. Drake, 0 from 100 real quick, okay? Like, don't play with him. So sometimes I have to let CJ, like, calm himself down, and sometimes I have to just walk away, give him a moment, and he'll come to me and be like, mommy, da 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 da, and he'll tell me what happened. So the next thing for social emotional, so CJ doesn't have like compassion, and when I say that, that's because he doesn't understand emotions, because he's delayed in social emotion. So he doesn't have like compassion. So if I was to be crying and things like that, how when you cry to your kids and they're like, oh mommy, it's gonna be okay. CJ's like laughing in my face like, girl. It's funny to him, because what is you doing? Pick your face up. Even if I'm making like an angry face, like he don't understand. He's laughing, he's running around the house, because what is that? Like, what are you doing? He doesn't, it doesn't register in his brain that I'm mad, that I'm sad, that oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I have to tell him like, give me a hug, mommy's happy. Like, it doesn't register to him. And, that also goes hand in hand with him not understanding, like, humor and sarcasm and things like that. Like, if I crack a joke, or if, he does something funny and we're all laughing, he's kind of like, why are you guys laughing? Why are you guys laughing? Like, he really doesn't understand. And then the last thing is CJ doesn't take turns. So this is a big social emotional pinpoint. So CJ doesn't take turns. he'll come and be like, Mom, you have to share with me. You have to share with me your phone. And I won't even have it for 10 seconds. But when it's his turn, he wants it the whole time. When we're playing the game, he doesn't want to take turns. Everything is, his, mine. He is the only child, but still at the same time, I'm trying to teach him how to take turns, and he's just not having it. If we have company over and one of the kids are here, I have to constantly remind him, CJ, you have to share, you have to be nice, you have to take turns. He doesn't want to share his toys. It's just a lot, and I know it might not seem like much, but if you are dealing with this on a day-to-day basis, all day, every day, daily, day in and day out, it gets very tiring. It gets very frustrating. Whether anybody wants to recognize it or not, he's special needs. And, I have to take a lot of time, patience, effort, and I have to do a lot of active parenting. Because, just because I'm telling you about some of these things, I'm not touching bases on everything. It's still other things that are super negative that I'm not going to even get into because, I just want to highlight, like I said, the things that he's delayed in. I don't really want to get into all the, he's this and that, and, but it can get very challenging. I have to call my mom. She has 2 degrees. And she is very good at, helping me with different strategies and helping me to get him to do the things that I need him to do and helping me, in terms of like, oh, you got this, you're a great mom here. You just need to try this and try that. And we come up with different strategies. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't use any type of forced discipline, so I don't like whoop him, I don't hit him. I just use positive discipline, and I do a lot of redirecting. And your words are very powerful, and I can get CJ to do a lot of things just by talking to him, and just by coming down to his eye level and letting him know, like, this is what I expect. I do a lot of expectations, and he knows that I need him to meet those. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have kids who does anything that like I've described in this video. If your kids have meltdowns, I want to know about it. If your kids don't listen, if they talk back, look, if you have to sit there and get your margarita, I'm pregnant so I can't drink, but if you guys have to get your margarita for the night after they go down and play that music and bump that Future, let me know, okay? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to like, pause the video right now and like it, please, buggers. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.